No one knows where Sentinel came from. Not really. The official records are blacked out, sealed under layers of military encryption that even the highest commanders can't crack. Before he was Sentinel, he was just a number, a ghost in the system. They say he was the best soldier in a unit that didn't exist, a phantom force sent to handle the messes nobody else could clean up. He moved through war zones like a whisper, leaving only victory and silence in his wake. His legend was built on impossible missions where entire squads were lost. Yet he always returned alone and unscathed, his objective complete. His path to the Onyx unit was paved with fire and sacrifice. During the siege of Sector Gamma, a critical outpost fell under a surprise attack. Communications were down, reinforcements were hours away. The entire sector was about to collapse, taking with it vital intelligence that could have ended the war. Out of the chaos, one transmission broke through the static. It was a simple message. "Hold the line, I'm coming." He single-handedly defended the outpost against overwhelming odds, a lone figure against a tide of destruction, buying just enough time for the cavalry to arrive. The Onyx unit wasn't just recruiting a soldier, they were claiming a legend. General Thorne, the stoic leader of Onyx, saw him that day. He saw the discipline, the raw, untamed power held in check by an iron will. Thorne didn't see a man, he saw a weapon, a perfectly honed instrument of war that needed a purpose greater than just survival. The recruitment wasn't an offer, it was a recognition. Sentinel had proven he was willing to stand when everyone else had fallen. He had shown that his loyalty wasn't to a flag or a faction, but to the mission itself. The Onyx unit was where he belonged, a place for those who lived for the fight and nothing else. So he shed his old life, whatever it was. His name, his history, his past, all of it was left behind in the dust of Sector Gamma. He walked into the Onyx headquarters and accepted his new designation without a word. For him, it was just another mission. The objective was clear: protect, defend, and ensure order. He traded his identity for a new one forged in the heat of battle and defined by unwavering duty. The ghost had found a new home, and with it a new name that would echo through the ranks: Sentinel. The name Sentinel wasn't just a code name, it was a description. It means a guardian, a watcher who stands guard when others sleep. He embodies that completely. He is the silent protector, the one who watches over the team from the shadows, ensuring every plan goes off without a hitch. The name also hints at something deeper, something the Onyx unit medics whisper about in hushed tones. They say he's more machine than man now, a fusion of flesh and advanced technology. The rumors are that his body was shattered in his past life, and what returned was something new, something rebuilt for a singular purpose. These aren't just idle rumors. No ordinary human could move the way he does or survive the injuries he has sustained. During a mission on the toxic world of Xylos, a plasma blast that should have vaporized him barely left a scorch mark on his armor. The medics who treated him afterwards spoke of a subdermal weave of unknown alloys and a nervous system augmented with crystalline processors. They say his blood runs with nanites, microscopic machines that repair damage in real time. It's why he never seems to tire, why he can process tactical data faster than any supercomputer. This cybernetic transformation is what truly sets him apart. While other soldiers feel pain, fear, and fatigue, Sentinel seems immune to such human frailties. He operates on a different level, his mind a constant stream of threat assessments, trajectory calculations, and strategic probabilities. His senses are enhanced beyond human limits. He can hear the faint click of a safety being disengaged from a kilometer away and see in spectrums invisible to the naked eye. He is the ultimate soldier, rebuilt to be stronger, faster, and more resilient than any man born of flesh and blood alone. But this power came at a cost. The whispers say that with every cybernetic upgrade, a piece of his humanity was stripped away. The parts of him that could feel, that could hesitate, were replaced with cold, efficient logic. He became the perfect soldier, but perhaps he lost the man he once was. This is the core of his mystery. Is he a man controlling a machine, or a machine that vaguely remembers being a man? No one knows for sure, and Sentinel certainly isn't talking, He just continues to watch, to guard, to be the Sentinel. To see Sentinel is to see an icon of intimidation. His appearance is as stark and functional as his purpose. He stands tall, encased in a suit of matte black onyx armor, a composite material that absorbs light and radar signals, making him a walking shadow. The suit is angular and severe, designed not for aesthetics but for maximum protection and utility. There are no flashy colors, no personal markings, just the faint, ominous insignia of the Onyx unit on his shoulder. His helmet is his most defining feature, a seamless T-shaped visor that glows with a faint crimson light, hiding his face completely. It gives him an air of untouchable authority. His presence is heavy, filling any room he enters with a quiet, palpable tension. He moves with an unnatural grace, each step deliberate and silent, the way a predator stalks its prey. He doesn't waste motion. He doesn't fidget or look around idly. His posture is always perfect, a statue of readiness, his hands often resting near the hilt of the energy knife sheathed at his hip. When he stands guard, he can remain perfectly still for hours, a living gargoyle watching over his comrades. This stillness is more unnerving than any threat, a promise of swift, decisive action waiting to be unleashed. Communication from Sentinel is a rarity, a resource he expends with extreme care. He never engages in small talk or barracks banter. His voice, when he does speak, is a low, synthetic monotone filtered through his helmet's vocoder. It's devoid of emotion, delivering only essential information in short, clipped phrases. Threat neutralized, sector clear, or a simple affirmative are the extent of most conversations with him. This economy of words makes his rare extended statements all the more impactful. When Sentinel lays out a tactical plan, everyone listens because they know every single word has been chosen for maximum clarity and effect. This quiet, intimidating demeanor is a strategic asset. Enemies are often so unnerved by his silent advance that they make mistakes, their fear getting the better of them. Even within the Onyx unit, his silence commands respect. New recruits learn quickly not to bother him with trivialities. They understand that his mind is always elsewhere, processing countless variables on a battlefield they can't even see yet. His silence isn't emptiness, it's focus. It's the calm before a perfectly executed storm, and it's one of the most powerful weapons in his arsenal.
My loyalty is absolute, woven into the very core of who I am. Whether that core is flesh and blood or something engineered for war, I am bound to the Onyx unit, and above all to the mission that defines us. My devotion isn't something I shout about, it's proven in every move I make. I'm always the first one in and the last one out, the one who'll shield a teammate with my own body without hesitation. This is my unspoken vow, to protect my squad so they can finish what we started. I ask for nothing in return, only their trust, and that they follow my lead when chaos erupts. My tactical mind is what they count on. Where others see chaos, I see patterns. I process battlefield data at a speed that borders on terrifying, thanks to the Oracle protocol in my helmet, running thousands of simulations in seconds. It lets me predict enemy moves, spot weak points, and improvise counter-strategies on the fly. My plans aren't always by the book, but they work brutally well. I think in terms of objectives, not glory. Every move is calculated for the mission, minimal risk, maximum efficiency. I'm playing chess while everyone else is just trying to survive the game. To the unit, I'm more than a protector. I'm a symbol of order in a galaxy ruled by chaos. I am the immovable object, the unbreakable wall where our enemies break. My presence means certainty. If I'm on the field, there's always a way to win. I'm the anchor that keeps the team grounded, the constant that makes success possible. They might not understand me, some even fear me, but they trust me, completely. I am their guardian, their strategist, the silent strength of our unit. In the end, I represent the ultimate sacrifice. To become what I am, I gave up everything that made me human. My identity, my emotions, maybe even my free will. I chose solitude and duty, trading my past for a future devoted to something greater than myself. What does it mean to surrender your humanity to become a symbol? It means becoming a legend. I am no longer just a soldier. I am an idea, a silent promise that no matter how dark the night, there will always be a guardian on the wall, watching, waiting, and holding the line.